Hello and welcome to the Flexible Eating Challenge. I always say this is my favorite, but this is really my favorite because I've been doing it flexible for a while, and it just adds chocolate into the challenge. And that's the best thing about this challenge, is that we're going to eat yummy foods and chocolate and ice cream and lots of full food, so you'll feel full the whole time. But I want to just first talk you through the challenge. So I've printed everything off and I'll run through. It's best to print it off if you can. If not, just look through your phone. But the first page is explaining all macros, so have a read through that because that's what we're going to be following. The macros at a certain amount of carbs per day, and then protein and fats. So that's what we'll work with. We're going to try and hit a certain protein every single day, but then I've worked carbs and fats to switch around. Then there's a sheet of proteins that I take and little things that can get you through the day if you feel hungry. You shouldn't feel hungry at all on this challenge. Well, I haven't the last couple of days. Big thing, I have tested this out multiple times. Eating the food, drinking 1 liter a day, eating the food, drinking 3 liters a day. You lose so much more weight drinking 3 liters or more water, 2 to 3 liters. So I fill this up and I have one before 9:30. Fill it back up, I have the rest before 1 o'clock, and then fill it back up and I have the rest before bedtime. So the last one I drink a little bit slower. Yes, you pee a lot, but you lose so much more weight drinking water. So that is number one tip, is to drink 3 liters of water a day. I also have 3 coffees a day, so I'll have one at 6, one at 10, and one at 3 p.m. So I have black coffee with a dash of milk and a sweetener. That's how I drink coffee. So it's not really any calories because it's really just a dash of milk at the top, but it gets me through the day. And then I have a green tea before bed. So really I kind of drink 4 liters of water a day if you add all that up. But sometimes I'll drink 2 of them and then the coffee, but you get it. So I was on the vegan Women's Best Protein. I ran out of that and it takes 3 weeks to get that delivered, so I wouldn't pick that one if you're buying it now. But Salted Caramel Blessed is my second favorite, and that's just from Chemist Warehouse. So for this challenge, you could get through a 480-gram tub, which is $44, I think. So do that one. That's my daughter. Do that one if you can. Let's go through the days. So I print off the chart, stick it on the fridge like that. And any changes I make, I'll cross it out and I'll write it in. So last night, instead of the Magnum ice cream, I had Halo Top, Cadbury chocolate, dark chocolate I put in, strawberries, peanut butter powder, and Exos. So I had all of that instead of one Magnum because I didn't have any Magnums. But I kind of prefer lots of food. So that was a lot more food than just one Magnum stick. But have a look. I put the alternative on for you on Facebook for you to have a look at anyway. So every single workout will be put on the Facebook group every second day, I think it will be. Once you get that done, comment underneath and say done, or put a photo up of you done. But up the workouts this time, make them even better. I said water was number 1 main thing. Number 2 is you have to of water, and that's important. But number 2 is just as close and just as important. You have to measure out everything. The way we can eat like this and feel full and feel satisfied is because I've weighed everything out. So on every single page, I have measurements for everything. Sliced ham, I have 28 grams. So what I do is I put my bowl on the scale, zero it out, and then I add the foods in on top. Or I put like if you have salsa, I'll put the salsa on there, zero it out, and then scoop it out, and it'll say minus 35 grams. And that's how you can go if you're just scooping out of a jar. But that is the main thing. So water, weighing food for at least for the first 2 weeks. I know it's a little bit time consuming, but once you've got the eyeball of like, you know how much 80 grams of chicken is, and you know how much 250 grams of spudlight potatoes is, then you can do it by yourself. But I still weigh even to this day, because I don't think it takes away much. Like, I put my bowl on there, it takes 2 seconds, so I always weigh out everything so I know I'm not shooting off and going crazy. So that's 1, 2. Print one of these off on the fridge on the Thursday, and you'll see that you're on the right path, because drinking the water, it's going to make you a little bit bloated, and you're going to think, oh my god, I'm not losing any weight. But if you look at the scale, it'll keep coming down and you'll be good. What else have I got to say? Okay, another thing is, I really don't want to lose anyone this time. So if you have a family dinner, or you have a meeting and you have to go out for dinner, or you need to go out for lunch, or you've got a girlfriend's thing on, a party or something, anything, please message me and say, I've got this on, I don't want to go over my calories, or I don't want to lash out and go crazy. I will help you, and I'll give you something to eat in the day so that you can eat, you know, whatever everyone else is eating, pasta, do whatever. I will work it out for you to go and do that, because what happens in previous challenges is someone will go out, overeat, and then say, well, I've destroyed it, I'm not doing it anymore. I don't want this to happen this time. I really want to keep everyone. So if you have a lash out, don't worry, I can help you get back on track. And I want to, I think I've got 30 for the challenge. I want 30 by the end. I don't want anyone to leave, and I want to see everyone's transformations, and I want everyone to be happy and learn that you can eat yummy foods and lose weight. Also, another thing about protein, if you don't want to go and get a tub of protein, you can always just substitute that with like a Yoplait, the 160 gram Yoplait, but I'll put that on the Facebook group page, because that has enough, it's got about 18 grams of protein in it. A little bit of sugar, but as long as you'll still get that protein through the Yoplait. I'm going to try and not advise protein bars, because they have a little bit of extra stuff in there, but message me again if you can't get your hands on any protein, and there's always substitutes. There's even, you can have a egg white, like omelette kind of thing, and that's, egg whites are pure protein, so that would be another way to go. And don't be afraid, like, you might think you're eating bread and you're eating wraps and you're eating chips and things like that, but don't ever be scared and think that you're not going to lose weight or you're not going to go over, because I've done it for the last 8 days. Measured out everything, completed my plan, and I lost 1.5 kilos, and it works. Like, you might think it's a lot of food, but just please trust in the process that you will lose the weight. What else do I have to say? Another thing, if you want, I'm pretty sure on the shopping list I put all the brands of foods in brackets, but if you have any questions about, like someone asked me about the raw sugar that I use, so I sent a photo, so ask me anything about brands if you want to know what I'm using, but I think I've put everything in brackets. No question is a silly question, so please message me, but I think that's all I have to talk about, and I will get everyone's online weight and measurements Thursday morning. Take your photos in the morning. You can take 2 photos, like you can take photos in tights and a bra, and then for yourself you could take underwear and a bra, and you can really see the difference when you take underwear photos, but you can keep that for yourself. Or you can show me, it's totally up to you. I do it in underwear and a bra now, just because that's the way you can really see the little finer details of how your body's changed. Yeah, so we're going to do that Thursday morning. I'll do all the face-to-face girls. Thursday at lunchtime, I'll upload the first workout video, so you could do it Friday or you could do it Thursday night, whenever you wanted to. So Thursday, then there'll be another one Saturday, and it will go from there. I'm so excited for this new challenge, and I hope that everyone falls in love with it, and you can keep eating like this after the challenge and just add little bits of food if you feel like you're eating too low, but I swear you won't feel like you're not eating enough food. And that's it. I know I've said like a million times, but I think I always keep trying to think of what I have to say. I'm just excited. Okay, so it's Tuesday today. We have 2 more days and then we start. So welcome to the challenge, and I will see you in 2 days.